Shan't we eat? Shan't we eat? Shan't we? Are we going to close business? Because by that time they closed each and everything, especially for those ones who are in Uganda, everything was closed. Transport closed, arcades closed, churches closed. It is only hospitals that were open, and everything was just closed, and we were just sitting at home. You wake up, you eat, and then you prepare to go back to sleep. And after sleeping, you wake up, and then you eat. After eating, you prepare to go back and sleep. That is the only thing that we were doing. And one day I sat myself down and I asked myself, if COVID doesn't stop, what is going to happen? By that time, I was doing other businesses. I had a salon, a small salon, and then we were having a shop for clothes for Bitenji in town. And then we were also doing school sweaters, and the schools were all closed. The Bitenji, no one was coming to Kampala, and then the salon, no one was supposed to leave home to go somewhere. So everything was closed. So I was like, are we going to finish up this course like this? And that's when I remembered that someone had always been telling me that with your phone, you can make your phone an office and you can make it an income generating source. And I didn't know what to do. Not until one time I sat myself and I said, I've heard people talking about cryptocurrencies, and I was so negative about it in the beginning, by the way. I was very, very negative about it. But I asked myself, Harriet, what if what they are talking about has a slight truth in it? Even you who is on this presentation, if you are new, what if what we are talking about has a slight truth in it? And you are saying no. Leave alone you, for you have come. Me, I was not even listening to anyone who is talking about cryptocurrencies. Every time someone could talk about cryptocurrencies, in my mind, one thing could come. These are conmen. These are thieves. This is something which is not there. This is a scam. This is a pyramid. I could name it each and everything, not until I told myself, Harriet, maybe you have been just hearing. Can you sit yourself down and listen? Because let me tell you, friends, there is a difference between hearing and listening. To hear, you just hear the sound, the noise, and so on. But when you decide to listen, you understand. You understand. So I sat myself down, and then I went to the internet. I started looking at what cryptocurrencies are. And I realized that cryptocurrencies is money. It is real money. It is real money with value, and it is money which is going to replace paper money, whether we like it or not, whether we are informed or not. Being not informed doesn't take away the change. The world is changing, technology is changing, everything is changing. Of late, I always ask people, how many of us have ever made a phone call to How many of us have ever made a phone call to the customer service of the telecommunications companies? And then you press the number for Uganda, we press 100. And then this something, I don't know the voice, it is womanish, and then say, customer from Lundi, if you want to be helped in English, press 1. Press 2. If you want to talk about mobile money, press 3. And then it keeps on waiting. If you don't choose it, say, customer, if you want to go back to the main menu, press 0. And that is not a person, it is just a robot. What does that show? That the world is changing. If you don't decide to change right now, you will change forcibly, because you cannot avoid change, and it is all going. Okay, that is not what I'm going to talk about today. That is not the main thing. Let me share my screen, and then you see what we are going to talk about today. And we see 2021 in August, that's when a friend of mine invited me. In fact, he did not invite me. Yes, Muhima, Joseph, Gilai, Do, Jamal, and Cynthia, you are the very people that I'm talking to this evening. And in August, after being stolen, I was conned somewhere, somehow, and then they stole my money. And that was of the money for my friends when we are looking for what to do while it's still in the lockdown. And then as we are there crying and then lamenting and then doing what, a friend of mine came and told me, Harriet, I've found a way that we can make money while we are at home. And if we decide to help other people, we can make a lot of money. And this is what he told me. And this is what I'm going to show you. He was talking about cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to talk to you about it. Yes, that is my screen. And then he welcomed me to a company called Royal Q, and that's where we are. Royal Q is an artificial intelligence software where there is a robot on it. When we talk about artificial intelligence, many times we are talking about robotic use of robots to do work. And the world has changed. The things are now being done robotically, if that word is there. And then he told me, welcome to the future. And then he said, Royal Cube as a company, it is registered and it has offices in different parts of the world. And then it is a community where we are building people that believe that success is built in a smart way. You don't need to work hard these days in order to be successful. You just need to work smart. And how can you work smart? This is the way. This is the only way. RoyalQ is an artificial, I've said it is a super intelligent app that executes automize the operations and monitored in real time through algorithmic of data adjusting itself by the market conditions. In other words, as I said, we are going to talk about trading. We are going to talk about trading. Trading is all about buying and selling. And what are we trading? What are we buying and selling? We are buying and selling money. We are buying and selling money, and that type of money is what I'm going to talk about this evening. And I show you how you can make your 2023 the best year of your life by deciding to get onto something new, because this one is relatively new to very many people. It is a quantitative system. This robot helps us to buy money in smaller quantities. At the end of the day, they are huge, and then they make huge profits. And then since we are talking about, we cannot live without talking about where money has come from and where it is going. Money is a medium of exchange. We know that. And it is used to carry out trade, to do the buying and selling of goods and services. And trading started way back, very many years, when even my father was not there. And those times, the trading was all about exchanging goods for goods. And we started that is barter trade. You give me salt, I give you maize. I give you maize, you give me sugar. I give you cassava, you give me bananas. And that's what it was. Then from there, they discovered that gold can be something which they can evaluate, which they can use to exchange goods and services. And then people started exchanging pieces of gold with the products that they needed. And then it became like that. And then until when that generation went, and then things changed. And then it was decided that all gold should be moved from the hands of people. And now it was taken to the reserves, and that's what we call the banks. The banks started just because they were to keep the gold pieces. It was very dangerous to keep gold in your houses because people had started knowing how valuable it was. And you could take your pieces of gold to the reserve, and then they could give you a receipt. And a receipt, that's when paper money came in. Paper money at first was a receipt in exchange of the pieces of gold that you have taken to the reserve. Not until at some point gold was totally nowhere to be used in exchange of goods and services, and we started using paper money. a coin money came in, and then from there we made it a technology change, and then money went to cards, and then we started having plastic cards, so that are credit and debit cards, and then the ATM cards that we are having. From there it changed. From then you started exchanging money, moving from here using electronic transfer funds, that is ETF. Then we can send money in more in Western Union and so on. And then the most recent one, when money had gone digital, you just send digits, that is mobile money. Mobile money, I just send you digits, and then you also take the digits to the agent, and the agent gives you money. That is that. But all those kinds of money, we are facing basically one challenge. And what was the challenge? The challenge is losing value. Paper money, coin money, whatsoever, everything, fiat money, lose value. Their values depreciate. Sorry about that. Their values depreciate. Why are they depreciating? Because the printing takes place every now and then. Why the printing takes place every now and then? Because the paper money is in the system which is centralized. In the centralized part of authority, anything can happen for as long as they have given an instruction. An instruction can come, print more 50,000 notes, and it is done. Print more $100 notes, and it can happen. So somehow people start, those people who are very clever, and then we're like, what if we come up with a kind of money which is not losing value, but instead regaining value every now and then? And it was also called not just a money, not just a value, but it was called an asset. An asset is something which is growing, something which is appreciating in value. And then they came up with what we call the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, that was the first cryptocurrency that was introduced in 2008, and 2009 it went public, and it was costing $0.01. That is 34 Ugandan shillings in 2009 in January. It was costing 34 shillings, not even 50 shillings, 34 shillings. Today, as I am speaking right now, the Bitcoin, as I'm speaking right now, this minute, it is at 23,000 US dollars. That is around 85 million Ugandan money. If someone tells that I have a Bitcoin, a full Bitcoin right now, that person is worth 85 million Ugandan money. That is how the Bitcoin has grown. Over the time, very many other currencies have been being formed, and we are having over 20,000 different cryptocurrencies. So when someone asks, what is a cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency, that is digital money, which is attached to a value. It is an asset that you can buy and own, and when you buy it, it becomes yours, not like the fiat money or the paper money. You cannot own it. You are just, what can I say? It is lent to you. It is not, it is given to you for you to do the transactions, but it is never yours. That's why it is even called a legal tender. It is never yours. It is for the government. You just use it for the time being, and then you take it back. So with the cryptocurrency, when you buy it, it means it has become yours. It is an asset. And then our market has different currencies. And then I said we are going to talk about also exchanges. Digital money is not kept in the usual physical banks that we know, Centenary, Stanbic, which other banks, Abisa and so on, Diamond Trust Bank, Equity. No, they are kept in exchanges. Exchanges are digital banks where all your money is going to be kept. In other words, with this one, you are very safe that your money is in your control every now and then. And it has only the Royal Q robot that I have talked about. It is only going to get permission to execute trades and orders for the trade, and it will never withdraw your money. Therefore, your assets can be withdrawn immediately anytime you judge adequate. So we are using different banks, but today I'm going to talk about only two digital banks, that is Binance and Huobi. And then with Royal Q, we are also in partnership with the other crypto banks or exchanges, that is, I've said Binance, Huobi, Indodax, Coinbase, and Kraken. Those ones are the ones that we are using. If you want to know about them, go to the internet and read there. And why are we calling them exchanges? It is because their work is to exchange. Different currencies go through them, and we are exchanging from one currency to the other, from one currency to the other, from one currency to the other. And this robot that we are talking about, trading with Royal Q, it is real-time strategy. According to the different styles of users, one can adjust the real-time operation strategy. Royal Q will take you through the bull and the bear. It is too fast. The reason as to why now the world is changing and it is embracing the use of robots, it is because they are too fast. They are too intelligent because they are using artificial intelligence. They are always on time. They are accurate because for them they are designed to do that exactly. Unlike you, a human being who is using emotions, you get sick, you get tired, you can go to sleep, another day you are there, another day the other time, this one is disturbing you and so on. But with this robot, it is going to be working for you 24 hours, 7 days a week, because it will never fall sick. It doesn't go to the church. It doesn't go to the mosque. It doesn't go for swala. It is always there. Its work is to buy low and sell high. Buy the currencies when they are at low prices, sell them at higher prices, and let the boss get the profits. I love this one because it does not even go for Valentine, because now it is soon coming. It does not even go for Christmas, neither for Eid. It is there waiting to work on your behalf. That is, if you feel like you want to be with it. And it is not for free. Ladies and gentlemen who are on this platform, on this Zoom call, it is not for free. You need to hire it. You're not going to buy it because buying it is very, very expensive. But thanks to our great thanks to Royal Q, they just said, but you can hire it. And then you hire it. When you hire it, you are going to pay $120 for a year. For a year. What does that mean? If for a year I am to pay $120 as hiring fee, for me, I can take it to smaller mathematics. It means that every month I am paying $10. Can you imagine? In Kampala or in the whole world, which business can you be paying $10 as rent? $10, that is 37,000 Ugandan money for a month. And in a year, only 120 US dollars. That is around 460,000 Ugandan money. And it is very simple. Just 3 simple steps. One, tell the person who has invited, the person who gave you the link to join this Zoom call, to give you a link. And on that link, register. With Royal Q, registration is for free. Number 2, download that application. And number 3, if you have the 120 US dollars, activate it. Let it be active. It means you have paid rent. And when you do that, you are going to be exposed to 3 different ways of earning. The first one is this robot is going to be connected. You will have, it is this one, your account on the Binance and Huobi. You will have an amazing experience with the Royal Q app. An intelligent software that was developed for you to take charge of your decisions. You can choose your portfolio, create your strategy, edit your setup anytime, and you can also follow the strategy on the several professions. So your work is going to give it instructions only on what to trade, at what price, and sell it at what percentage. How to do that, we are going to teach you. We are going to teach you how to instruct this robot, which which currency is to trade at what time and at what price. We are going to give them to you. Our team does that. And our team is the Game Changers International. We give what we call signals. We call them signals. Signals are indicators of what to trade at what time, at what percentage, and what are selling it at what percentage and what price. So we are going to be doing that. And this robot will do the buying, and then it will also do the selling. Even when you are sleeping, it will be doing it. And as it is doing that, you are going to make between 10 and 50% of your capital. The capital that you will give it, which you will be keeping in your exchanger. You will open an account in your exchanger in that digital bank, whereby you are the only one who knows its username and its password. Let the robot be connected to your account. Let it do the trading for you. Make between 10 and 50%. You have $100, expect to make between $10 and $50 every month. You have 1,000, expect to earn between $100 and $500 every month. You will excuse me, I'm talking too much about dollars because our business is in dollars. And also on this platform, we have people from different parts of the world who are using different currencies, but at least dollars is well known by each and every one. You can make money on a daily basis, depending on how the market is moving. You can see these are examples of an example of the accounts, how people earn money. You can see the dates. You can see the dates. I can as well just look at this one on the right hand side. On 26th of November, someone made 141. The next day, $91. The next day, 189. The next day, $170. The next day, 95. Then 64, and so on and so forth. Look at this one. Look at this one. On 23rd, 100. On 22nd, 80. On 21st, 57. On 20th, 70. On 19th, 127. On 18th, 108. And it gives also the details of which currency that it bought, at what price, and what profit that you have made. I love the artificial intelligence. You can make money by being, if you are a professional trader already, you can trade for others who do not have time, and they give you a commission. Number 3, you can decide to share with the others. When you share with the others, and then they also embrace this, and then they welcome it, and they also get to be part of this, you will be earning. Look at this one. This is the rewards plan. Let me show you. When you have activated your robot and you have paid your $120, what is going to happen? You have become what we call a VIP 1. When you're a VIP 1, your robot is active, you paid the $120. But again, when you share with the others and someone comes, look at the bonus license. When someone comes and then joins, because it's you who has brought this person in the business, Royalty is going to reward you with $30. That is 110,000 Ugandan money. And then the bonus gas is going to be 20%. What is bonus gas? When the robot is trading for each and every one, every profit that it makes for you, you get 80%, and 20% goes to Royal Q, or goes to the robot. That is its payment, that is its wage, that is its salary. But again, the 20%, not all of it goes to Royal Q. It is 20% that goes to Royal Q, and 80% of the 20% comes to the community. And where is the community? That is me and you. Fine. Okay. Someone wanted my attention here. Just give me a minute. Okay, hoping that we have understood that one. When you become a V1 and you bring others, you earn 30%, and then the 20% that the robot takes, you will earn also 20%. from their trades. That is good earning. Let me tell you, good earning. When you share, RoyalQ doesn't just say you have shared and it ends there. It is going to give you money. When you can also become another level, and that is another rank called the VIP2. To become a VIP2, you need to bring in 3 people, just 3 people. Let them activate their robots. After they have activated their robots, please have a team of 20 people, just 20 people. You and the 3 plus the Game Changers team. Let us work together. How to work together? We shall teach you, we shall show you, we shall guide you. And then have a team of 20 people. You have become a V2. As a V2, the next person you bring, I'm telling you, you are not going to earn $30. Look, $40. $40. That is around 140 or 150,000 Ugandan money. And then you are going to start earning 30% of their gas fees. Gas fees, I talked about it. It is 20%. And then you will earn 30% of the 20%. And more news, let me show you. When these 20 people bring other people, you are going to make $10 from the people that they are going to bring. Whether you know them or not, $10 for you. $10 for you. That is more money. You can become a V3 like I am. I am a V3. How did I become a V3? I registered 5 people under my link. And then I made a team of 100 people. Me with my friends, we built a team of over 100 people. And then I helped 3 people to become V2s. This is the only business whereby for you to win, you have to help others win. I love this business. It's a business of not being selfish. If you are selfish, please don't join this business. I repeat, if you are selfish, don't join this business. This business is all about kwagaliza banno, yagaliza munno nawe ofune. When you will yagaliza, you will also make money. And then you are going to start earning $50. Every person that comes, instead of you earning 30 at first V1, you made 30. When you are at V2, you make $40. When you are at V3, you earn $50. That is around 180,000 Ugandan money. Look, from their bonus, the gas fees, you earn 40%. 40% of the 20% that I talked about. And then the 100 people, when they bring other people, you are going to start earning $20 from the people that they have brought. Don't use that building a team, sharing with the others. It is very important. You are going to earn it big. Because let me tell you, in life, when you show the 3 friends that you know, those 3 friends are going to bring 7 friends that you don't know, and the 7 friends will bring 14 friends that you don't know, and then the 14 friends will bring in other people. I'm telling you, talk to those 3 that you know, they will bring you mammoths that you don't know. Hey, let me see V4. Work so hard and become a V4. I am working hard to becoming, towards becoming a V4. How can I become a V4? I need only 8 people. From the 5 that I have as a V3, I need to add on only 3 people. They register under my link. Then I should have a team of 300 people. And then let me help 3 people become V3s. When I do that, instead of earning $50, I'm going to start earning $60. That is around $220. 220,000. One person joins under me, I earn $220,000, $60. And the 300 people, when they bring others, I'll start earning not only 10, but not 20, but $30 from the indirect license bonus. From the gas fees, 50%, 50% of the 20%. Hey, Mama, I'm going to start earning peer pool bonus. Then there is bonus draw. Oh my God. All these ones are at your exposure when you start sharing the business and you start ranking up. And then you can become a V5. I love this one. You people, when you become a V5, that's when you start speaking the word that Uganda is the pearl of Africa when you really mean it. When you become a V5, that's when you are going to start saying Uganda is seeing America when you are meaning it, because what do you need? You need 12 people to register under you, have a team of 800 people, help 3 people become V4s. When you do that, instead of earning $60, the next person you bring, you earn $65. That is around 250,000. Gas bonus, 55%. Indirect license, when these 800 people, they bring in people, you earn $40. You mean, from the 800 people, can you fail having 5 people joining in your team in a day? And then you earn $40 times 5. $40 times 5, how much money is that? Isn't that one $200? Isn't that one 800,000 Ugandan money? Can't you start saying Uganda is seeing America? To earn 800,000 in Uganda, just from people joining, whether you know them or you don't know. Hey, you people. And then you are going to start earning what you call the peer pool bonus draws, all those ones, very more earnings. And then until when you reach the top of the toppest in the royal queue is when you become a V6. In the V6, you stop living and you stop surviving and you start living, because you can decide to have breakfast in Kampala, you have lunch in Nairobi, and then dinner in Tanzania, and then you have supper in Uganda again. And then the next day you can decide to go to Dubai, and then you stay there for 2 weeks. The other day you go somewhere, and then another side, and then so you can keep on moving here and there, but the money over to just malawo, because it is too much when you become a V6. But how do you become a V6? Register 20 people under you. Remember, it is cumulative. You started with 3, we went to 5, we went to 8, to 12, and now 20. Have a team of 1,002. Have a team of 1,500 people, and then help 3 people become V5s. When you do that, the next person you are going to bring, instead of earning $65, you are going to earn $70. This is good money. $70. That is close to 300,000 Ugandan money. And then you are going to be earning 60% of the gas fees. Indirect, 1,500 people, every person they bring, you earn $50. You mean when you have a team of 1,500 people, can you miss having like 20 people joining in your team every day? That is good money. Okay, let us say 10, and you are making $50. 10 people, when you are making $50, that is $500. Isn't that one good earning? But if you make it on Monday, on Tuesday 500, Wednesday 500, Thursday 500, the other day 500, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and 1st to 2nd up to 31st of the month. So even if you just be a V6 for just 1 month, your children will never lack again, unless akulogawa tanayambala. Let me tell you, you are going to be earning peer pool bonus draws. There is global bonus, and then bonus builder. And then when you are a V6, you start even sharing on the profits that the robot makes on a daily basis and even monthly. Every day, the royal queue, they see what profits that they have made, and then they share with the V6s. And then from there, at the end of the month, they also share with the V6s. Isn't that one interesting? This is how the V6s make money. Look at that. I know you are seeing my screen. See that money. That is money. A V6 earning $10,000 on a daily basis.
He made it on the first of September. He did it on 2nd, even on 3rd he repeated, on 4th, on 5th, on 6th, on 7th he made even 20,000. That is close to 80. That is close to 80 million. Close to 80 million. Oh, even if you are a V6 for only 1 week, I'm telling you, you will never be poor again. Look at how the Bitcoin has been moving. Or when we talk about cryptocurrencies, how are they moving? You see this curve. We see this graph. It is moving from 2009 to where we are. It has kept on going up, going up. Yes, I know it can sometimes go down a little bit, but it doesn't go back from where it came from. Unlike our paper money that loses value every now and then, and to some extent, some notes lose meaning, and then people are saying, like this lady says, she predicts that Bitcoin will reach 1 million by 2030. 2030 from now, this is 2023, only 7 years from now, and it will be at 1 million. You better join right now, because if you don't, in 2030, the Bitcoin will be at 1 million, and which means other currencies will also have gone high. This gentleman last year, he predicted that Bitcoin will reach 250. The next year, he was talking about this year. And let me tell you, we have started seeing it. Last year ended when the Bitcoin was at 16,000 Ugandan money, $16,000, around 65 million Ugandan money. Today, as I speak, it is at $23,000. That is 85 million. So if someone had bought a Bitcoin in December at 16,000 US dollars, and today he sells it, he will have made already money. 65 million and 85 million, that is close to 15 million. 15 million done already in close to, it is even less than a month. So you people who are here, this is how people are earning, and then it is real. This is an account for a Ugandan who is the only V5 in East Africa. He stays in Masaka, not even in the city here, and in Masaka, not in the city center, in a certain suburb, a Masaka suburb, that's where he is. And by 13th December, he has made an accumulation of money from sharing the business. He shared it with the few people that he knew, and the few people brought in other people. He had made over 300 million Ugandan money in a space of less than 2 years, because he joined on 23rd of May, 2021. Everything is still new. The market is still new. You and me, we are still pioneers of this. We are still pioneers of this. I'm showing you, these are earnings. Don't lose this chance. Someone who invited you is a friend of yours. That person is a very great friend of yours. That person wants you to prosper. That person wants your financial status to change. That person wishes you well. I'm telling you, that is the end of my presentation. And in case you have a question, please, you can ask.